Hey guys, this is Teddy's General giving you a bit update. I'm finally fucking done with my Mega Man Legends LP. I started that, back in August, and it's now April, and I finally finished it. Yeah, that's mostly to blame with schoolwork schoolwork and other stuff going on, but now that my entertainment area has once again gone back to my room in my apartment, I can now do Let's Play console LPs. That's my heart's content. And I just recently also finished my Ronald McDonald Treasureland Adventure Let's Play, marking my second emulated LP. My goal is to do console as well as emulated stuff together at the same time. And now and you're probably wondering, well, if you can now do emulated stuff, why don't you do everything emulated? Because the games I do have for my consoles, I'd rather have them as a console experience, to actually capture it from my screen like I have been in the past, and actually just hold a normal gamepad instead of like hunch over my computer typing away on the keyboard, which doesn't feel realistic. However, some of the games I do have that require save stating because either the game has no password feature and whatnot, I might end up doing games like Rocket Knight Adventures and whatnot, or games I just don't think I can record an entire sitting, where save stating might come in handy. Not to say I'm going to be one of those people who likes to abuse save states. For the most part, I'm going to be sticking with my console LPs, and only doing emulated LPs of games that I don't own, and yet I played a lot when I was a kid, mostly renting them from video stores. So, you're probably wondering, well, now they're done Mega Man Legends, what's next on your list? Well, way back in October, I wanted to do a Sega CD month, and I was going to do that for November or December. Well, things got hectic in November, no thanks to the classes I was doing, especially a nasty little CSI class. And also, not to mention, I was trying to get Legends done before December, and we all know that didn't work either. I couldn't do December since I only had like a couple weeks before I left for my break. And soon my focus was attained on trying to perfect my capture device so I could end up doing LP movies. And then so I did emulated LPs as long as getting Mega Man Legends done. Now that Legend is done, I can finally move on to what I wanted to do, and that is LP my entire Sega CD library. Now, you're probably wondering, what is your Sega CD library, and how are you going to go about recording these LPs? Well, I'm going to basically go from shortest game to longest game. And I've got, five Sega CD games. So that means I will be doing 5 Sega CD LPs on my actual Sega CD. Still working condition. Thank God nothing's been destroyed. So basically what I'm going to be doing, like I said, starting from order of shortest game to complete to longest game complete, I'll start off with Road Avenger. Road Avenger is an FMV game on the Sega CD, much in the line of games like Time Gal, or more like Space Quest, Space Ace, or Dragon Slayer. Jesus Christ. But it's actually, but instead of all those other quirky little, Disney-esque, this one is actually full-blown anime-like, very Japanese, very anime. Story is about a cop who's currently driving home from his wedding in his red sports car when this violent road gang comes out of nowhere and forces your car off the edge of a cliff. Your sports car and your wife dies, so this man seeks vengeance, and the police, surprisingly enough, let him, okay, sure, we'll give you a brand new car and go kill to your heart's content. So it's an FMV game of a guy basically killing off every single member of this road gang, as he no doubt tears through public places, and it's actually quite an entertaining game, mainly from a visual standpoint. So I'll be doing that first. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to be doing the quintessential Sega CD game, the one that most people owned and bought probably, and that's going to be Sonic CD. Everyone knows the story of Sonic CD. Sonic goes to, Never Lake, I believe it was. Damn, I'm supposed to know all this shit. Anyway, goes to Never Lake, where apparently this little planet, simply known as Little Planet, appears once a year. And on the eve of its appearing, Sonic finds it chained up, and its little planet is now suspended over Never Lake indefinitely. And of course, Robotnik's behind it. Not only that, Amy Rose was basically kidnapped by Eggman, and you'll find that, and you'll see that in the Collision Chaos Zone. it's been a while since I played Sonic CD, so my memory about the zones isn't as good as it is as Sonic 1 through Knuckles, as well as the Adventure games. But yeah, you see Amy get kidnapped, and this is also the first appearance of Metal Sonic, probably the most bad, like, you know, on my list of like badass video game characters. So, as far as Sonic CD goes, I'll try to get all the time stones. I've got no promises there, so if I don't get all the time stones, oh well, I showed you the game. Then after that is a very interesting Sega CD game known as Panic, done by Data East. The story of this game is a mass computer virus has taken over the world, and you're playing a boy whose name's Slap, as well as his dog, Stick. We got the joke. And basically, it's a game about pressing buttons. You know, if you press a button, something might happen, or you might get transported to the next screen. It's a long as hell game, especially if you find yourself in a constant loop around some of the areas. It's very, very quirky humor and comedy. It's a mindfuck in general. It's a fun game, though, besides the fact you're pressing buttons, so I can't wait to demonstrate that. And then we move on to my two heavy hitters. Well, one heavy hitter. After that, I will be playing Snatcher. Yes, this is Snatcher in perfect condition, CD case and all. Thank you, Amelia. This is Hideo Kojima's best game next to Metal Gear Solid, and as well as it also has a spiritual sequel known as Police Knots. This is a graphic text and text adventure game with actual screens so you know what you're doing. And it revolves around Gillian's Seed as he tries to understand his past since he has amnesia, and also fights off the Snatcher Menace, which are robots who take over high-class citizens as their own. Really good game, great story, probably one of my favorite stories in video game history, period. So I'm definitely plowing through that game, and it's a roller coaster, and if you don't want to watch that one, there will be spoilers. A lot of spoilers for those who never played the game. Snatcher is a game that I suggest you play on your own. But if you don't have a Sega CD or can't seem to get an emulator working, then I guess check it out if you want to. And then we come to the special game on my list. I recently picked this up when I was back home, last week when I was at home in Texas. I found this game at a local old video game store, and, well, I just had to pick it up, because it was in mint condition, no less. For only $10, I am now a proud owner of Microcosm. If you don't know what Microcosm is, well, I'm going to be posting a link to the Spoony one from the Spoony Experiment. Or plug. I'll be posting a link to the Spoony Experiment so you can see Microcosm. I'm going to try to play this game. This is another one of those FMV titles where instead of like watching something on screen, you're watching something on screen while you're controlling a ship. It's kind of like Sewer Shark, but not quite. It's way in Sewer Shark how it's a FMV shooter game. Where you basically, the story is, well, you see, that's the issue. There really is no story unless you read the fucking instruction manual, where it has about 20 pages dedicated to the damn story of this game. Yes, before I actually decide to play the fucking game, I will be reading the entire story so we're all not lost and confused. That's just my little bonus treat, because I love Microcosm. Not. So, if you want more information about Microcosm, check out the link wherever the hell it is now due to YouTube changing their style. And I'll link you to Spoony Experiment so you can understand what I'm about to play for my final Sega CD game. I don't know how long this is going to take me to do. Snatcher's probably going to take the longest. But it's going to be fun for me because I love my Sega CD games, and I don't like, well, Microcosm's a bundle of joy on its own. So that's the plan. As far as my next emulated LP goes, I'm going to be doing a timeless classic of mine that I played as a kid a lot. And it's a game I can't believe my sister sold to GameStop. Way back when they used to sell Sega Genesis games. And that game is Castle Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. It's a brilliant platformer from '91. Probably one of the best Mickey games out there, next to the Magical Quest games on the SNES and the Great Circus Mystery, which is the second Magical Quest game on the Sega Genesis and SNES. History of video games! Woo! Anyway, so that's the plan. I still need to find around time editing another side project of mine. It's not knowledge not given to you by a fireplace. It's something else. And yes, I'm currently writing a script for another Chaotic Game Reviews, and it's not Burning Rangers. I'm going to get this script done, shot, and then I'll worry about getting Burning Rangers shot. Well, written, then shot, and I'll put Burning Rangers first, and then wait a while and release my other one. So that's up for this update. I'll see you guys behind the computer screen whenever I finally get around to recording Castle Illusion, and then I shall start my wonderful Sega CD month. See you guys.